Everyone says forgiveness is the key to healing. We've all done something we wish we could undo, something that still echoes when it's quiet. But what if the person you hurt still looks at you like you deserve a second chance? A silent voice. It isn't just about redemption. It's about learning how to live with yourself when you're the villain in your own story. This isn't about closure or moving on. It's about self-hate, the kind that silences everything else, not love, not forgiveness, not even your own voice. So the real question becomes, how do you come back from that? By the way, I'm Nathan Payne, and I break down anime, one lesson at a time. What turns a kid full of life into someone who can't even look in the mirror? Ishida used to be the loudest kid in class. He lived to make people laugh, even if someone else had to pay for it. Then Shoko transferred in. She was deaf. She smiled. She forgave. And that made it easier to hurt her. Bullying isn't just cruelty. It's permission. Everyone looked the other way, so Ishida kept going. Until the school needed someone to blame.
As you can see, Shoko Nishimiya is absent today. Yesterday, the school received a telephone call from Shoko's mother.
When it all came crashing down, the others moved on. Ishida didn't. That's the thing about memory. When you've done harm and you remember it, it clings to you like a second skin. He didn't hate himself because he was punished. He hated himself because he remembered who he was before he learned what he was capable of. I remember watching this part and feeling weirdly exposed. Like the film was saying, "You've done something too, haven't you?" The shame didn't destroy him. The memory did. Because it never lets you forget that you could have chosen kindness and didn't. If someone you hurt says, "I forgive you," why doesn't it feel like enough? Years later, Ishida walks with his head down. Every person he sees wears an X over their face because he refuses to believe anyone should see him. He's not looking for redemption. He's looking for an ending.
Don't do anything crazy, Mom.
Crazy? You were gonna off yourself!
No, wait! I'm sorry, Mom. I'm really sorry. I won't do it again. I swear I won't. Please don't burn it!
What are you not gonna do? Be specific!
I promise I'm not going to kill myself.
But before that, he decides, I should at least apologize. So he learns sign language, returns Shoko's notebook, and signs. Can we be friends? And here's the gut punch. She says yes, but something doesn't click. Because forgiveness, even when it's offered, doesn't fix the way you see yourself. You can't shortcut self-worth. You can't borrow it from someone else's mercy. You have to rebuild it, alone, brick by brick. This part hit me harder than I expected. I've been told it's okay before, and still walked away feeling like I'd ruined everything. Her forgiveness opened the door, but only Ishida could choose to walk through it.
Is it okay? Am I allowed to have this much fun? This feels so familiar.
Great catch,
Oh
buddy.
yeah. It almost feels like we're all friends.
If this video resonates with you, please take a second to subscribe. 94% of people watching aren't subscribed. It's free and only takes 3 seconds. Thank you. Now let's continue. What if reconnecting with the past doesn't heal you, but re-breaks you? People say closure's healing, but sometimes reopening the wound is the only way it can close properly. When Ishida starts reconnecting with people from his past, it isn't cathartic. It's ugly.
I remember you. You're Shoko's ma.
Shoko's mother slaps him. Nyoka blames Shoko for ruining their perfect childhood. Even the light moments, the amusement park, the group chats, carry this tension beneath them. Like everyone's pretending they weren't complicit. And Shoko?
What's that? Something about these?
I love her. I love her.
The moon? It is pretty, isn't it? Where are you going?
She tries to say, I love you, but her words come out garbled. And Ishida doesn't understand. That's what guilt does. It clouds every chance at intimacy. You're so afraid of hurting someone again that you forget how to reach them. Reconnection isn't about being forgiven. It's about being willing to be misunderstood again and showing up anyway. This part made me feel small, like every awkward silence and burned bridge I left behind might still be waiting for me. Healing doesn't feel clean. It feels like making peace with parts of you that still flinch. What finally breaks the cycle? When guilt and self-hate just won't let go. There's a scene, quiet, unscored. Shoko walks to the bridge during the fireworks. She's smiling. She's made up her mind. And Ishida, somehow, knows.
Please, no. There it is. The scar I gave her all those years ago. Did I ever even apologize for that? By the way, Shoko, I think that I might...
He saves her, barely, falls himself, and sinks. It would be easy to call that the turning point. But it isn't the fall. It's what comes after. Shoko begs for forgiveness. Ishida's mother cries. Even Nyoka is forced to sit with what she's done, but the moment that matters most is simple. Two teenagers on a bridge. Both of them have tried to disappear, and now finally they ask each other, "Will you help me live?"
Shoko, I need some help from you. I was hoping that maybe you could teach me how to live.
And this time they walk forward, together. The past isn't gone, but the cross marks on Ishida's world, they fade. Not because the world forgave him, but because for the first time, he believes he deserves to be in it. He didn't get a second life. He just stopped running from the one he already had. There was this girl I used to text every day. She was shy, so was I. We didn't talk much in person, but our messages felt real, safe, like something quiet and honest was growing. Then another girl came along, loud, pretty, popular. We talked a lot in school, and even while I kept texting the first girl, I told her the second one and I were just friends. I lied. When the second girl asked me out, I said yes, not because she felt right, but because she felt easier. And the first girl, I didn't explain. I didn't say goodbye. I just blocked her. That relationship lasted 3 months. We argued every week, and when it ended, I hated myself. Not because it failed, but because I knew who I'd hurt. Then one day I saw the first girl again. I gave her a little wave. She waved back. And that's when I let go. I didn't get her back, but I got to forgive the version of me that left her. And that was enough. So, what does healing actually look like? It's not a montage. It's not a transformation. It's not someone saying, "You're forgiven," and the pain vanishing. Healing is slow. It's remembering what you did and choosing not to run. It's being seen and flinching, but staying. A silent voice doesn't give you a hero's journey, it gives you something harder. Because the truth is, you might always carry what you did. But that weight doesn't have to keep you from moving. You may never erase the past, but every day you get to answer one quiet question. Do I believe I'm allowed to try again? If the answer is yes, even just for a second, that's healing. Not becoming someone new. Just becoming someone who stays, even when it hurts. Because forgiveness doesn't free you from your past. It frees you to build a future anyway. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, you'll love this one about Freerin and how she changed thousands of lives. See you in the next one. Goodbye.